you are living in a different time. So there is a gap of understanding. What best you can do is first take care of your own spiritual development. First transform yourself. Transform your passion. If you meditate, your passion will become compassion. Then you can understand your parents. Because if you try to understand through mind is a condition and it always finds fault in others. It's a nature of mind. It can never see your own mistake. Mind will always see mistakes in others. And mind will always blame others for your own suffering. So that is the nature of mind. So we have to go beyond the mind. And first we have to understand our own limitation of our own mind. And when you meditate and see all the tricks the mind play with you, then you will have a compassion for other people also, those who are victims of mind. Only a small percentage of people understand this game of mind. Those who meditate, you are lucky that you have a master like Osho. You are interested in meditation. You are very fortunate. Not even 1% of people on this planet are that fortunate. They are victim, or they are tortured by mind, and they are slave of their mind. So they always think they don't see others. They don't see their own mistake. They see only mistakes in others. So first I will advise you to understand the nature of your own mind, your own conditioning, and make yourself free from the mind and conditioning of the mind. Then you will understand other people who are still in the prison of mind. Then you will have compassion for your parents and for your friends, those who don't meditate and don't understand that they are victim of mind. At the moment when we are also suffering, we are also prisoners of the mind, we can only fight. We think that I am right and the other guy thinks he is right. There is a famous saying that relatively speaking, everybody is right. And absolutely speaking, everybody is wrong. So that's a relative truth. So everybody thinks that I am right. And if you understand this trick of the mind, that all problem of the world can be solved in one day. Now the world can become a very peaceful place to live, and all relationship can change if you understand this trick of this mind. So first become free from your own. First come out of your prison. We are all conditioned in mind, and we are all prisoners of mind. So make yourself free by meditation, by reading Osho, by understanding. And once you are free, then you will have a great compassion for others, those who are still inside the jail. Then you will not have, otherwise you have a complaint. If we are also prisoners of mind, then we don't forgive others, we have a lot of complaints against others. I had also a lot of complaints against my parents that didn't give me good education, that didn't put me into faculty of my choice. They forced me to study engineering, I wanted to study. I wanted to become a musician, an artist. They forced me to study mathematics, and it was against my choice. I didn't want to become an engineer. So I never, before I joined Osho, I had so much anger against my parents. Because they didn't give me freedom to love, to relate. The part of the country we are born in Nepal, a lot of restriction, family restriction. We were never allowed to talk to girls. No, so that's all the freedom were restricted. So I had a lot of anger. But when I joined Osho, and when Osho gave me the insight that your parents are also victim of their own mind, their own conditioning. They are not doing it consciously. They are doing it unconsciously. And they are also suffering. When you make others' life unhappy, you also suffer. And the other party also suffer. So we create suffering for each other. That's the way we are living. So when I wanted to make their life happy, but it was not, because they were conditioned. And they wanted to create unnecessary problem in their life. So when Osho gave me understanding, then slowly I could understand that they are not conscious, and whatever they are doing, they cannot do otherwise. Then I had compassion for them. So I will also advise you the same. You read Osho, meditate, become free from the mind. Then you will have a compassion for other people who are still sufferer and who are imprisoned by ego. Ego is the greatest danger and ugliest thing in this world. And we all have ego. And ego creates problem for yourself and for others. Unless we are free from ego, he will remain a headache for everybody, for yourself also, for others also. And everything promotes ego, your national ego, you are American, you are best, born in the best country, you are Hindu, you are born in the best religion. So directly, indirectly, your religion, your nationality, your family, everything boosts your ego. And ego makes life miserable. For yourself and for others. So freedom from the mind and freedom from the ego is the first task we must accomplish. Then only we will understand that others are also suffering due to ego and mind, and then we will have a compassion. We will not have anger against them. We will have compassion and sympathy, and then we can help whatever we can to bring them also out of the prison.